from the age of about 16 years old to 20 years old, the gym was essentially my only outlet for my mental health. Whenever there was something wrong going on in my life, I'd go train for an hour and a half, and that problem was essentially forgotten about. The gym is like a meditation for me. I'm there, I'm working on myself, I've got my music on, got my podcast going, and all I'm thinking about is the weights, me moving the weights, improving my physique. And I think it's very good for you to have outlets for your mental health. A lot of guys completely disregard men's mental health, which I don't necessarily agree with, but I think it's important that you understand how to handle it, how to deal with it. And one of the main things that has come to my attention over the last couple of years is when I haven't known my purpose in life, and I haven't had a thing that has pushed me, has motivated me to become better and improve my life, my mental health is essentially followed suit. So if I don't know my purpose, and I've got no purpose in life, my mental health is normally absolutely terrible. Luckily, the last 2 years I've really found my purpose, and ever since I've had this purpose figured out, I haven't struggled with my mental health at all. I couldn't tell you a time that I struggled with my mental health. And I think the issue with men's mental health now, and why so many guys struggle with it, is because a lot of guys live unfulfilled, meaningless lives nowadays. You've got guys that sit and play video games all the time when they're depressed. You've got guys that are addicted to pornography. You've got guys that sit and scroll on social media for hours on end every single day, and they don't know what their purpose is. They don't wake up in the morning knowing exactly what they need to do. They don't wake up in the morning knowing their exact mission. They don't have things that drive them. They don't have an end goal in mind. And we're not taught about this stuff. When have you ever been taught about your purpose? The only time I found out about it is through education and educating myself. You know what I mean? Through reading books like The Way of the Superior Man, As a Man Thinketh, and all these books, I've sort of learned about purpose. But if you want to fix your mental health as a man long term, you need to have a purpose. You need to wake up in the morning thinking, I need to work hard today because I need to get to this point, or I need to complete my mission, I need to do this, I need to do that. And your purpose is not necessarily something that you follow for 40 years. You can have short-term purposes, you can have long-term purposes. So for example, earlier this year I've done a white collar boxing event. My purpose for a few months was that, training as hard as I possibly can, doing the cardio, turning up to every single session and getting as good as I possibly can ready for my fight. My long-term purpose for me personally is helping young men become the best version of themselves. You know what I mean? Helping them overcome issues that I'd faced in my younger life, and essentially giving my younger self advice that I needed to hear back then. So 16-year-old Aaron needed to hear that porn is bad for you. 16-year-old Aaron needed to know that you need to use bad situations to improve yourself. That is my purpose. I'm very grateful that I've found mine, but you need to find yours. You need to find your long-term purpose, whatever goal. You need to wake up every single day knowing exactly what you need to do. I can't tell you yours, do you know what I mean? I can't tell you your purpose, but you need to have a really long think about this. Spend literally an hour in the dark thinking about, what is my purpose? What do I want to do? What is my mission? Like I said, it doesn't have to be a 10-year purpose. It doesn't have to be a 30-year purpose. It can be a 3-year purpose. Your purpose could be getting in the best shape possible. Your purpose could be inspiring other young men. Whatever motivates you and essentially ignites a spark within you, in your soul, that is your purpose. And from the conversations that I've had with other entrepreneurs and young men that are looking to become the best versions of themselves, the negative situations that they've overcome in the past normally become their purpose, which is quite interesting actually, because we're taught to sort of get negative situations out of our head, and these tragic events are so bad, and nothing good comes from them, when in actual fact it can become your purpose. Do you know what I mean? So this is not something I can tell you to do, and I think the gym is a great way to start in terms of fixing your mental health and taking care of your mental health, and it is a good strategy to have every single day if you're training hard and you have this hour and a half session where you're essentially in a meditative state. It's very good for you. But I think if you really want to fix your mental health long term, you need to have a mission, you need to have a purpose. Because otherwise, if you don't have a purpose or a mission, you are living an unfulfilled, meaningless life, and you don't need that. You need to have fire in your belly. You need to have a purpose, you need to have a mission. And I feel like whenever you find out your purpose, whether it be short term or long term, your life becomes so much better and your mental health improves so much as well. So boys, definitely find out your purpose. It's extremely important that you have a reason to wake up in the morning. You have things to do. You have a reason to work hard. You have something you're working towards. But boys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want more value from me, daily stories, Instagram reels. Be sure to follow me on IG. I'm trying to write up the followers this year. So if you want more value from me and more information and what I do on a day-to-day basis, be sure to follow me on Instagram down below. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like the video, sub to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.